faux, pseudo human rights apparatus, and the way that Western countries, Britain in particular, cooperate with that as a way of deflecting criticism. Well, in fact, as we can see, what is happening at the moment, that not only repression, but also individual acts of torture and repression, and now it looks like possibly also capital punishment as well, or we hope not, will take place. And it's getting, we do raise these issues quite a lot, and for the size of the country, Bahrain actually, it's not working in that sense, in that it's raised quite frequently in the House, and we try to get that message across. But I think we are beginning to get the message across within, if you like, the political class. What we're not doing is having an effect on the government, whose cooperation with, obviously with the building of the naval base, but also more generally in terms of this sort of symbiotic relationship whereby we both want to get money by way of arms sales and trade and so forth. We're also prepared to put money in, I think, like the Ombudsman scheme and training programs and all of that. It's a very close relationship on a number of levels, which is somewhat personal. We've had the Association of the Royal Family, Association of Sandhurst, as well as the government-to-government links. And I think all we can do is to continue to try and just blow the whistle on all this. And there's some good press coverage. There is quite some journalists and others who are very interested in following something through, partly just for all the reasons that I've given. And so there's not much more I can say, I think, really, other than the fact that it's an issue that is very firmly on our radar. And just to praise the people who, and it's not just in Bahrain, it's also in UAE, and it's also in other Gulf countries as well, people who are there and who are very bravely speaking out. Now, the issues are different in each case. One, obviously, the main issues in Bahrain is the lockdown on the majority of the population, which is a different issue from in most other Gulf countries. But everyone has their own story to tell. The common feature is the abuse of human rights and the manipulation of the way that not just democracy, but the way the rule of law, the way the system should work. And we just have to keep drawing attention to that, and keep trying to expose this myth that somehow this is a country that is prepared to sign up to international treaties, humanitarian law and everything else, and at the same time carries on exactly the same way that and more obviously barbaric regimes are carrying on around the world. It's difficult when Syria is happening and when other issues like that to focus attention on that, because in terms of scale, magnitude, it clearly is different. But that doesn't mean that it's not on our radar. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I know you might have to leave the